So there's this great ship in the sea. I've been aboard it all my life. The captain tells us there's no longer land beyond the sea. Lately, there have been reports of suspicious-looking parts aboard the ship. These parts have largely been replaced by new machines. Whenever a part seems suspicious, the crew decide what to do with it. Some of the broken parts are locked below deck where they are repurposed to plug holes in the hull and to keep the ship afloat. Many other parts are thrown overboard by the crew, with no trial and no discussion. If any passenger is caught meddling with a broken part, that passenger might suffer the same fate as the many parts who have been dealt with. The remaining parts, and many of the passengers closest to them, are outraged at the way the parts are carelessly thrown aside, locked away, or discarded. Those parts are just as valuable as anyone on this ship, they demand. No one seems to listen. Nothing changes. The crew have tried to teach the parts how to submit and how to behave. They keep telling the parts how important they are. You might even be useful parts at the ship's helm if you would simply do the jobs you are given, the crew would say. I wonder what it's like to do their jobs. I've never been a part. I'm a person, not a part. I spoke with one, though, just the other day, one of the parts. He was just staring out over the water at the starboard side of the ship. As I passed, I hear him ask, "Do you see it?" See what? Land, he said, right there. He was pointing furiously out toward the horizon, and his dark brown eyes, as wide as the ocean and as dark as the long-forgotten earth, bore through me. I could feel his question shaking my soul. Just then, a crew member hurled the tall, dark man over the railing. He never made a sound, but the splash his body made against the placid sea invited flocks of seagulls to circle above like vultures in a desert wasteland. I could feel my face tighten in fear and shock. I had never seen a person killed. I mean, a part displaced. What's the difference, anyway, between people and parts? That part was crooked, the crewman barked. Now get lost before I decide you're just as crooked as he was.